Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I really wanted this to be my welcome back video, but this stuff took forever to come and I was really feeling in the mood to post a video and to film, and whenever I get that way, I need to go ahead and do it because it doesn't hit me often enough. I love Friends. Like literally, it's my favorite thing in the whole world. I know like all the lines. I've watched it a bajillion times. I own all the DVDs. I own it on Apple, whatever it's called, Apple TV. Like, I love Friends so much. It's ridiculous. I have countless shirts. That's literally all I wear on my days off. I have like the hats and like signs in my room. Like, I love Friends so much that when Makeup Revolution announced that they were doing a Friends collab, I was speechless. I was so excited. I called everyone I knew. I called my mom. And she like doesn't even care about makeup at all. Or Friends really. I called my sister. I called Madeline. I called like literally everyone, and I was like, what? Like makeup and Friends, like my two favorite things in the whole world just coming together. Like, I was not ready. I was not prepared. But I was so excited. So I bought as much as I could that was in stock. So I ordered it from Ulta's website first, and then because that's where I first saw it, like it announced that it was coming, and then like it came to Ulta, and then like more came to the Makeup Revolution website, so I placed an order there. But like by the time I placed the order there, some of it was out of stock because like they didn't really have like I didn't know what time it was gonna launch and everything, so like I didn't get to get a couple things. But I got as much as I could. I'm missing a couple things. I might place an order once it comes back in stock. I definitely want one thing. A couple of the other things I might get. I'm not sure yet. I love Friends so much. I have like the mugs. Like, I love Friends. I have a blanket. Like, it's all I watch. I don't watch TV. I don't have cable. I don't care to have cable. I used to, and I just never watched it. I watch YouTube some. I don't really watch anything on Netflix anymore. I watched Friends when it was there. I just watch Friends all the time, 24/7. I love it. It's my favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna like put all of this on and talk about it and show you it and everything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the least exciting thing. Actually, I might talk about some of the things that I wasn't able to get just to be safe. So I wasn't able to get, maybe it would be easier if I talked about what I did get first. What do you think? Do you think it would be easier that way? I'm not sure. The thing that I didn't get to get is in stock. I might order these. I might see if my sister wants anything so we can try to get free shipping. Oh, I can't. The things that I want are not available anymore right now, like in stock. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in and then we'll go from there with what I did get. So I got 3 lipsticks, 3 smaller palettes, 1 larger palette, and 5 lip glosses, and a makeup bag. I am missing 1 lip gloss. That's the one thing that's back in stock right now, but I'm not sure if I want to just order that by itself. I'm missing the hair scrunchies, the mirror, and the other bag. I bought everything else. So I am a fiend for makeup and for Friends, and so when you bring them together, I just knew I had to have it all. Okay, anyways, let me stop like going on about how excited I am and just show you what it is. So where should we start? I think we'll start with the palettes. I'm gonna start with the big Kahuna palette. It just says Friends, the television series, X Revolution, and just says the one with on the front, because if you don't know anything about Friends, which why are you watching this video? Just kidding, don't click off. All of them start with the one with. So this is what it looks like on the outside, like a action thingy. I don't know what they're called. And it's like, it takes fingerprints, so yeah. The little colors on the front are wrong. Like this one's right, but this isn't right. So it should be red, blue, yellow, blue, like it is up here. Red, oh no, it's not right. It's red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. It should be red, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue, but whatever. It was good. So this is what the inside looks like. It's got a lot of colors. And they are named after all the characters. So Ross, Chandler, Joey, Monica, Rachel, Phoebe, and then like secondary characters. So you have Gunther, Janice, Carol, Emily, Ursula, Mr. Geller, Marcel, Paolo, Fun Bobby, Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, Estelle, Ben, Emma, Richard, Mrs. Geller, Julie, Barry, Mike, Mindy, and Frank. Now, I personally have some opinions about who should have been in the middle. I don't think that any of the people that are in the middle should have been in the middle. Like, Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle, they don't deserve to have big pants. I feel as though Mike should have had a big pan, Richard should have had a big pan, and like Ben or Janice. Like, those characters had much bigger roles, or Gunther even, than Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle. Just my opinion. Let's swatch some to see the quality, and let me get my light ready. So, I have used the Makeup Revolution palette before. It's the only thing I think I had their concealer one time and I returned it. I didn't like it. But the palette was not my favorite in quality. Like, I bought these because I wanted them as like collector pieces, not necessarily to wear all the time. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna swatch quite a few colors because there's quite a few here. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, and a massive mirror. So, yes. Let's swatch some. What am I doing on the wrong side? So I'm gonna swatch Ross and Emily, because why not? Ooh, it's a lot more pigmented than I expected. Ursula, the blue, and we'll go with Paolo to get a matte in there. So on the left side, I picked 4 shades. So we have Ross, Emily, Ursula, and Paolo. So not terrible in pigmentation. Is it amazing? No, but it's really inexpensive, so I'm not like hurt about it. I'm going to try to tell you the cost of them. Let's see. Okay, so this palette costs $25 for 27 shades. You're paying less than $1 a shade, which is phenomenal. And yes, so now let me wipe that off my hand. The other side is definitely more like pinky, like fallish kinds of colors. So on this side, I have to do this orange naturally. Oh my god. And I want to do this shade. So the orange was Phoebe. I'm gonna flip this over. Phoebe's shade is so fitting for her personality. I did Richard. I'm gonna do Frank, the gold one, and Julie, the red matte, or it's like a pinkish red. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get Monica as well, just to see how that one looks. These don't look like or feel as pigmented. So we have Julie. Yeah, it's not. Frank. Ooh, not really pigmented. Richard. It's alright. Phoebe. Ooh. And Monica. Okay, so they're not crazy pigmented, but they're not awful. I like the Phoebe shade the best. Naturally, because I like orange. And then I guess I can swatch the 3 middle shades that are massive. Maybe those are like highlighter shades. I don't know. The description on the website says it's an eyeshadow palette. So I guess it does say, it says Flawless Limit 27 shade eyeshadow palette, but the 3 are planetarium worthy highlighters for an out of this world glow. Well, I guess let's swatch these highlighters. We have Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle. Interesting, I've never used their highlighters. Estelle, I'm gonna try to make them like build up a little bit more. So Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle. Not terrible, but we'll put them on my face. I have a little bit of highlighter on right now, but we can try to make it pop. Did I tell you how much the bag costs? I don't think that I did. The bag costs $12. So moving on, we're gonna jump into the palettes. They are coordinated with the lipsticks in packaging, and they're for each of the girls. And then each of the glosses is the names of one of the characters. So, but that's all 6 of the main characters, whereas the glosses and the lipsticks and the palettes are just the girls. So the palettes themselves are $12 a piece, and the lipsticks themselves are $8 a piece, and the lip glosses are also $8. If you're thinking about it, the scrunchies are $8, the mirror is $15, and the other bag was $12 as well. So I'm gonna go ahead with Monica and take it out of the box. I don't normally keep the boxes of products, but I'm going to with these. So we have Monica, which looks like this. I left the reflective film on there. It's like taped on, but I'm gonna take it off in order to swatch for you all. If I can get it, okay. I just folded it over. So it's a pretty palette in general. It's basic kind of, but warm, but rather nice in general. I think it's probably my favorite of them, if I remember correctly. I did open them, I just didn't swatch them. I like this one, and I like the Rachel palette, I believe. So let me swatch some of these shades. The shade names are Clean, Chef, Geller Cup, Chicken, Twins, Frizzy, Bing, Obsessive, and Thanksgiving. And then that middle shade there is like a glitter shade, so we're definitely gonna swatch that one. So I might as well just swatch all of them because there's only 9. So we have, ooh, that one is not very pigmented. Clean, Chef, Geller Cup is beautiful. Chicken, I'm gonna do the glitter last. So we'll start with those 4. So we have Clean, not very pigmented. Ooh, actually it gives a good reflection. Ooh, that one's pretty. Chef, Geller Cup, the one I was excited about, isn't as pigmented. Let's see if we can build it up. And then Chicken, that one has hardly any pigment at all. So I'm interested to see how these are gonna go on my eyes. I did put down like an actual eyeshadow base. I did the P. Louise one, so we'll see. Now we're gonna do Frizzy the Brown, Bing, Obsessive, and Thanksgiving. So we have Frizzy, Bing, not super pigmented, and then Obsessive, and I'll do Thanksgiving at the top. Thanksgiving. Oh, not overall super pigmented, but still some of them are okay, and for like what, $12, not bad. Makeup Revolution. They don't have the best eyeshadows, but I love Friends, so it's worth it for me. And then last but not least, that middle gold, like glittery shade is called Twins. And I'm gonna try to build it up as best as I can. It's not gold, it's like a silvery. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that. If all of them were that finish, I would have been fine, other than the bats. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, that is it for Miss Monica Geller. Monica E. Geller, M-E-G. Next, Miss Phoebe Buffay. Do we know Phoebe's middle name? I'll look it up. I don't think she has one listed. Regardless, this is the Phoebe palette. Another really pretty palette. It's a lot lighter and more neutral, and it has another glitter that's silver, like truly silver. It looks like those Wet n Wild silvery glitters. We're gonna peel it off though. The little plastic. Oh, I just dug my finger in one of the shades. That's lovely. There are 9 shades yet again. We have Smelly Cat, Lobster, Triplet, Ice, Flaky, Buffet, Science Boy, Bike, and Ditzy. I don't think Ditzy should have been. And I don't think Ice should have been a brown color. I think this one should have been Ice, and this should have been Science Boy. I also think this shade is really out of place, Bike. So let's go ahead and swatch Smelly Cat, Lobster, Triplet, Ice. Ooh, my hand is really glittery from that last. It's not really coming off, whatever. So, Smelly Cat, Lobster, Triplet, in ice. And then, so those aren't very pigmented at all. Flaky, Buffet, Bike, and Ditzy, and then I'll come back for the glitter. So, Flaky, that one's probably the most pigmented out of all of them. Buffet, Bike, ooh, that one's not bad. And Ditzy is also not bad. And then for that glitter, it looks very glittery, much glitterier than the Monaco one. Let's see here. Science Boy. Ooh, it is holy glitter. Can you even like, oh my gosh. That's wild how much glitter that is. Jeez. Imagine that, like, oh, it would never come off. I understand why it's Science Boy now. It kind of seems like related. Okay. One more palette. Miss Rachel Cameron Green, come on down. Okay, Rachel's is pink. Oh, did I even tell you what's on the cover? Monica's is the picture frame around her peephole, and Phoebe's is the taxi cab, or relaxi cab, or relaxi taxi, and then Rachel's is the Coffee House Central Park's couch with it in the background. Okay, this one is Miss Rachel Cameron Green's. It is very pretty and very flirty and very much Rachel. This is, I really like this one compared to some of the other ones. So we have Shopping on a Break, Dinosaur, which isn't really very fitting, 90s, Barbies, Tag, Chip, Pushover, and Crush. So we have, none of these are really glitter. Chip is kind of a glitter and Tag is kind of glittery, but we'll just go through them all. Shopping, On a Break, Dinosaur, 90s. Oh, 90s is kind of a bizarre one to put in there. That one's very flat. Shopping, On a Break, Dinosaur has no color, and 90s is also not very pigmented at all. Now we're gonna do Barney's, Tag, that one's not bad, Chip, I kind of overlaid that one, Pushover, missed a finger, but ooh, that one's really pretty. Oh, I like that one. And last but not least, Crush. Like, I feel like if they did like a Joey and Chandler one, like they could have come up with crazy ones. Like Joey could have had a meatball sub one, a sub sandwich one, a Hugsy one, a how you doing one. Like there could have been so many options. Chandler could have been Mrs. Chandler Bong, or like Transfonster, or like a strong, confident woman. Ross could have had like, well, I guess Marcel was in the other one. But anyways, yes, that is the Rachel Cameron Green one. On to the lipsticks, and then we will apply. Actually, I think I might do some shadow first. I'm going to kind of do one eye with the big palette and then the other eye delving into some of the other palettes. So what kind of a look should we do? We're in fall, but does that really matter? I'm going to go in with Carol and see if we can get like a, it doesn't really pick up a lot, some kind of crease shade. Okay, not really pigmented, but we're gonna work with it. Oh, I'm also using the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH35 brush. That didn't do much, so I'm gonna take some of Paolo, just this shade, and try to build it up. There's not, like there's some kick up, but not as crazy. Ooh, that one picked up a lot though. As there has been in other things that I've tried recently. Okay, that one has more pigment. That one's better. Okay, can you kind of see that? It is almost like too much that I picked up. I think I was over ambitious from how the first one didn't have a lot. So I'm going to clean it off a little bit on my color switch and try to blend out what I put down. Pretty. I'm gonna go back in with some Carol. That's so funny. And try to like blend it up a little bit more. So it blends out pretty nicely. It's not really patchy, which is great. Going to take some Julie, some of this red color, pinky red over here. Julie and Joey are very close shades. I don't think Joey should have been pink. It just doesn't really fit his character. So that one isn't as pigmented, but it's not terrible. Like, I'm not really disappointed. Okay, and I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Mr. Geller, I guess. I want like some kind of in between the two. So Paulo mixed with Mr. Geller, I guess. And try to deepen out here a hair. That pinky color added the warmth I wanted. Okay, not terrible. I think I'm gonna try to take Frank, the golds, and put it on my lid. So that definitely did not do what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna try to wet it with some Fix Plus and maybe use a brush. I'm gonna use Luxie 245 brush. It helped minutely. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not like super sheeny. I kind of feel like it's picking back up the more I go over it. But it's not terrible. Is it my favorite shadow ever? No, but it's not terrible. I am gonna try to like blend out the edges of here. And I think I'm gonna take some of Janice. It's a glitter, like a shimmer shade, and kind of meld the gold with the rest of it. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I wish I'd use that one all over. Whatever, it's fine. I definitely need to take some more of Mr. Geller with Paulo and Julie in the powder. Okay, it does it. It's really not bad. Like it definitely could have been worse. They blended really well. They just weren't as crazy pigmented as I would have liked. So we are going places. I'm going to like leave it like, actually, should I do the bottom? We could do the bottom. Let's just take that Janice shade first and kind of, ooh, really pigmented. That, maybe because like the brush is still wet, but that like looks really good under there. And then some of Julie and Mr. Geller. I added more red than I thought, but it looks good. And then I guess some of that gold. I'm going to use it back to shut off. What do you think? I like it. I like it a lot compared to what I expected. I really didn't expect it to look this like good, just because of the experience I had in the past with a Makeup Revolution palette. But it looks pretty good considering. Now we are going to move on over to the Three Gals palette, and we'll come back to the cheeks and then the lips and try on all those. So I'm gonna open up them all. Morphe M433. So let's start with Chicken from the Monica palette, which is this one, and we might use a little bit of that one if it's too cool tone, which is Obsessive. Oh, that's, I mean, considering how light it's swatched, it's a little bit more pigmented than I thought. Like, it's just a blended color. Like, it just, like, has no makeup but makeup, kind of. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Obsessive and give it a little bit of a boost. I like how that looks. And then Bing, which is in the same one, mixed with Ice from the BB palette. Just to get my crease in the chin. I definitely don't thrive with cool tones, but we're working with it. So that was Bing and Ice. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Barney's from the Rachel palette, and then some of Geller Cup from the Monica palette. Can you see that color? I love that this purple is the color of Monica's apartment. Ooh, okay, Barney's wasn't as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be, and I'm glad because I didn't want it to be too dark. And then I'm gonna take Geller Cup. I didn't want these looks to be too similar. I don't think they would be. That one's definitely more pigmented on the brush than it was with my finger. I'm gonna take, I think, Thanksgiving. And I've like put that out here with my finger. That's from the Monica palette. And it just gives like that glow, and we're gonna blend something into that. I was gonna do Twins, but I might throw from the Monica palette, but I might throw in some Tag from the Rachel palette. So Twins first, if we can get it to show up. It's a little bit glitterier than I thought. Like not really pigment, just glitter. So I'm gonna definitely take some Tag and put it down. And then take some Twins and put it over top. Okay. That's pretty. These are both like really fallish looks for the season, so that's nice. I think we could use a little bit of a deeper color out here, so I'm gonna take Crush from Rachel's palette, just barely, so it looks pigmented, and tap it off, and then just kind of deepen this one a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. And then buff it up. And then I'm using my color switch as well to kind of blend. Pretty. I like that. And then for the bottom, we'll take a little bit of Frizzy from Frizzy from Monica's palette. I'm really not good with getting it close to my eye anymore. It's just a brown, but I didn't want as brown as like we had for that Crush color because it would kind of like be too dark. And then Geller Cup over it and then into a little bit further. I usually like for the bottom lashes to be a little bit deeper than the top was. And then we'll just put some Tag using our finger. Ooh, that looks really good. I really actually like that. Surprised. I'm gonna put a little bit more here. And then a little bit more of that Thanksgiving. Kind of mesh them together. Okay. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop some mascara on really quickly. I'm not gonna do liner. And then go ahead and do the lips. Alrighty, so I slapped on the Kosas The Big Clean mascara. I got this free from Influencer. I don't know how I feel about it. My lashes look decent, but I've only worn it once before, and when I wore it, my mascara ran so badly and flaked under my eyes so badly that it just wasn't worth it for me. Like, it is a good looking mascara, and it's good that it doesn't irritate my lashes at all. Like, usually my eyes start like itching and stuff with mascara, but this doesn't do that. But it just like really ran really badly underneath. So Not sure how I feel about that one. Oh, we need to put some highlighter on. I'm gonna take this brush. This is one of my favorite highlighting brushes. It's the Morphe Y14 brush or Y14 brush. I'm going to use Ugly Naked Guy and Mr. Heckles. I'm not gonna use this Stella because it's a little bit too deep for me, but I feel like I can try to pull off both of these. So we're gonna do Ugly Naked Guy first on this side. It'll probably complement this look better. It's okay. It's not too crazy for me too. Okay, there we go. It's building up. It does emphasize my texture a little bit, but it looks pretty, like, it doesn't look chunky. Does that make sense? I kind of like it. In my viewfinder, it looks really like water, like wet, but in person, it's not as wet looking. I'm gonna wipe my brush off with my color switch as best as I can. And then use Mr. Heckles. So that one is a little bit like deeper. There's a fly. Kind of bug. It's not as like white. Okay. I like them. I'm surprised actually. I would actually buy a Makeup Revolution highlighter now because of this. I just think Estelle would be a little bit too... I might pop some in my inner corner. I think I'm gonna do Ugly Naked Guy over here. That looks nice. I like that. And then we'll do Mr. Heckles over here. Mr. Heckles might be a little bit too deep for my inner corner, but it's not terrible. Alrighty, should we put some on my nose? We'll mix them. Forehead. I don't know why I'm doing my lip as if I'm not about to wipe a bunch of stuff off. Regardless, let's do the lips. So we're gonna do the lipsticks first, and then we're gonna do the glosses. So we're gonna do the Monica lipstick. It comes in a packaging that looks like this. So it's Monica on the front. Open it up, and this is the shade. No lip liner, nothing. There's a lip print imprinted. I'm not quite sure I would have named this one Monica. I don't recall seeing her in a shade like this. I think Rachel could have been this color. I think Monica needed to be like more of a berry. Or some kind of like a little bit deeper red. It's a pretty color though. It's not a shade I wear a lot. I don't wear a lot of pink lips, but it's not bad. Like, I don't think it really goes with this, but this one. It feels creamy, like it doesn't feel really drying. It's kind of like a satin finish, not necessarily a matte finish. But what do you think? I don't think it's bad. So let's wipe that one off. Alrighty, after Miss Monica Geller, we have Phoebe. Phoebe's. Oh, I didn't even notice the lips on the top. Looks like this. It's kind of fitting. It's kind of uneven over here, but I'm not crazy worried about the application. I like this color a lot. I don't typically wear colors like this, but I think it would be stunning for fall. She's pretty. Okay, I like that one a lot. And theirs are really comfortable. I would definitely buy more of these lipsticks. 10 out of 10, living for this one right here. Phoebe, you got it, girl. Last but not least, my girl Rachel. Rachel Karen Green. This one I think would better suit Monica. Or Phoebe. I think Monica should have had Phoebe's color. This one should have been Phoebe's color, and Rachel should have had Monica's color. This color's not my color. Not my favorite. It's definitely fall or winter. It's a little bit cool tone for me, and it's just like over here looks funny. What you think? Not my favorite. It's fine. We're gonna wipe them off and do the glosses. I have 5 of them. I didn't get to get Phoebe, so I'm just gonna go down them all and show you all of them. The first one I have is Joey. The top of his does have sandwiches on it. His favorite. And it's like a pinky color. Ooh, really goopy. Not too much of a smell unless you really smell it. It's kind of like grapes mixed with paint. Like grape flavor. Holy pigment. That's way more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. It's definitely heavy. On the next one, I need to make sure I wipe the wand off better. But Joey's is really light pink. I think it's kind of fitting for him. Not really my shade. Really thick though. It feels really like I'm gonna get butthole lips. But it's comfy. It's a little bit heavy, but it's comfy. It doesn't feel too sticky, but I'm gonna kind of see the butthole lips for me. It was comfortable though. I'm gonna do Monica next. Monica's has the same picture that's like on the outside of her other one. So the picture frame that is around her door. This one has like glitter to it. I don't really like glittery glosses, so we'll see. There's just so much comes out. Like, I wish you guys could see how much is on the wand. Okay, I kind of wiped some of it off. Not too much though. I kind of used the back of the wand on that one. My mom would like this color. This is her vibe. I could do without the glitter. Like if it was just the color and not the glitter, I could tolerate it, but with the glitter, I'm not a fan of this one. You can feel the glitter if you press together really hard too. Like, it's not really bad though where you would notice otherwise. It's still really thick. And it left glitter behind on my lips. That is not good. There's like glitter on my lips! Oh, dang it. Okay, none of the other ones have glitter. I think the Phoebe one has glitter. So, this one is Ross. I don't think it's very fitting for Ross, but it's fine. It's got Marcel at the top, his monkey. And it's bright pink. Let's try to wipe some off once we take it out. It's so bright for a gloss. It's literally like bubblegum, like Barbie pink. My lips do look juicy. Oh. I do feel like this gloss would get everywhere. Like I think it would run. And I also think that if your hair got in it, it'd be over for your hair. That one's not bad though. Like the color is not my cup of tea, but it's not terrible otherwise. It looked really juicy and glossy. I think the first one with like the butthole lips, I just had too much on there. Like I didn't know. The next one is Chandler, and it has the turkey with the sunglasses on the top. I guess it could be a chicken. I don't remember. But it was huge, so it makes me think it's a turkey. This is my favorite color though of all of these so far. I'm trying to wipe some of it off. On, it's a little bit pale for me. It's also not applying as evenly as the other ones. It's a little bit streaky. That one's very not my color. Not at all. And the last one that I have is Miss Rachel Karen Green, and it's a clear that I can get down with. My lips look super plumped and juicy and smooth. I like Rachel's a lot. I would love to see it over something else. But yeah, let me zoom you guys out. Overall, I was pleased with this more than I expected to be. Like, I knew that Makeup Revolution is not my favorite brand of makeup. I've used their palette, I've used their concealer. They didn't really wow me. But this, I love F.R.I.E.N.D.S so much that I had to have this. I was not disappointed, to say the least. Like, I was not, like, some things were kind of like misses, but they weren't awful. So yes, the palettes were decent considering there's some shades were kind of, they didn't swatch very well. The glosses are very glossy. Very juicy looking and smoothening looking. The colors were not my cup of tea. I love the clear one. But it's okay. And then the lipsticks were nice. The Rachel one wasn't my shade, but the others were nice. So yeah, the highlighters weren't bad either. Like, I look very glowy. So what do you guys think? Did you guys get any of these? Are you going to get any of these? I'm definitely going to get the Phoebe one so I can complete my collection at least. Hopefully I can get the scrunchies too. Maybe the mirror, we'll see. Yeah, so that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please subscribe. Check out my Instagram. It's at MakeupMySmile. You can see me there. You can see me here. You can... I have a Twitter, but I'm not on it a lot. I mean, kind of. And it's also at MakeupMySmile. And what else? I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know what's coming next, but alright. Thanks, guys. Bye.